Ohio leads authorities to take down a muscle car theft ring working across other states involving cloned key fobs and high-powered Hellcats.
According to the DOJ, the gunpoint holdup of a postal worker outside Cleveland led to the arrest of a man who had more than just stolen mail, but a Ram pickup, a Range Rover, a Dodge with a Hellcat engine, all stolen. That led to the arrest of 3 other Cleveland area men, all charged with conspiracy and interstate transport of stolen vehicles. All part of a car theft ring authorities say stole from Detroit factory lots and showrooms, cars, SUVs, pickups worth $50,000 to more than $100,000, sold on the street for as little as $3,500 to $15,000. I'm Julie Walker.
Coming up in just 4 minutes, we'll check traffic for you. Signal alerts still working in East LA. If you're going to be around the South 101 transition to the East 10, that's going to be closed, so you better watch out for that. And all that coming up in 4 minutes.
We love lazy Sunday mornings in bed. The paper, fresh coffee.
I make the coffee.
When it was time to buy a new mattress, we wanted to choose from a big selection.
And we found it at Sleep World.
Now, Sunday mornings are more comfortable than ever.
Although, I still have to make the coffee.
Find your mattress story at Mancini's Sleep World and get a free adjustable base with select mattresses. Save big on our huge selection of Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Beauty Rest, and more. Come into any of our Bay Area stores or visit sleepworld.com.
Greg wakes up at 5, gets the coffee going for his wife, and goes for a run. He showers and puts on Dove Men Plus Care Dry Spray Antiperspirant. By 7, he's doing school drop-off.
Bye, Daddy.
And headed to work. Later, as he grills dinner for the family, he thinks,
another great day taking care of them and taking care of me. And I still feel fresh and dry, thanks to Dove Men Dry Spray.
Dove Men Plus Care Dry Spray for 48-hour freshness. Goes on instantly dry. Clean feel all day.
It's Joe Shasky from the Morning Roast. And if you're an independent restaurateur or are starting a brand new business, then you gotta know about my friends at Trimark. Trimark, making independent restaurateurs' dreams come true in Northern California for over 55 years. Whether you're designing your next restaurant or you need equipment and supplies, this is where Trimark comes in. They do it all. What's important to them is being a partner to their business customers. Visit TrimarkWest.com. That's TrimarkWest.com.
Elf. Lip and face. Your originality is our inspiration. From full-on maximalist to fresh-face minimalist, we have a product for everyone and every look in between. Featuring viral products like our Halo Glow Liquid Filter, Power Grip Primer, Glossy Lip Stain, and more. Check out the latest game-changing beauty trends that are filling up your social feed. We make the best of beauty accessible with high-quality products at get-real prices. All 100% vegan and cruelty-free. Because looking good and feeling, that's elfing amazing.
Every year, we say we'll wake up earlier, exercise more, really rest, and eat healthier. It's hard for us, but for dogs, not so much. Dogs are up at dawn, run for fun, sleep like champs, and they love eating fresh, healthy food every single meal. Give your dog another healthy habit. Real, fresh food from the Farmer's Dog. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/radio.
Earn a lump sum payout after your first year at Vitas. Our Difference Maker program recognizes nurses for their commitment to care for patients at the bedside. Apply today at careers.vitas.com and receive your lump sum payout after year 1.
It's coming Friday night, February 17th, to the SAP Center. The Pacific Concert Group presents Valentine's Super Love Jam concerts ever. Starring the legendary Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers. Plus, Genuine. Blackstreet. I like the way you work it. Jets, Denise Williams, and Evelyn Champagne King. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the box office. The Valentine's Super Love Jam with the legendary Isley Brothers. Friday night, February 17th at the SAP Center. Go to PacificConcertGroup.com.
KNX News on your smart speaker.
Just ask Alexa, Google, or Siri to play KNX.
If it matters to you.
It's on KNX News, 97.1 FM.
11:45, I'm Bob Brill. Stories coming up.
The possible merger. This is Chris Seaton's. I'll tell you about concern among industry experts.
Remote workers across the pond. That story coming in 5 minutes when Bloomberg checks your money.
And the buses that keep running in Orange County as the union advances to the bargaining table. Those stories in the next 15 minutes. But right now, we're checking traffic and weather together every 10 minutes on the 5s with Loose Towers.
Seeing some coming down the Sepulveda Pass between Ventura Boulevard and the 101, and that's because Caltrans is shutting it down right now. This is northbound 405 connector closed to the 101 for some demolition work. And then just up around the corner between there and Topanga Canyon on the 101, there's going to be lanes closed. Like on the southbound side, the 2 left lanes are going to be closed from Topanga Canyon back to Havenhurst. Signalers still working in City Terrace. This is on the 10 East at Soto Street. All lanes are blocked. This is at the 101 southbound to the east 10. That is shut down completely. Take the south 101 down to the 5 to the 60 to the 710 north, and that'll get you back to the 10. And I'm also seeing some slowing going into the mid-city area from downtown or check that the other way, going from on the eastbound side of the 10 right between Vermont and Hoover Street, where there's a 2-car crash, actually a 3-car crash, and that's in the middle lanes. Everything's in the center divider, so CHP is everything down for a while to shove everything off. Next report is coming up at 11:55 in the Irvine Auto Center 24-hour traffic center.
Well, after a cool day, we will again see low clouds and fog tonight, but we do expect to see a warming trend start Monday. Wednesday, when we will see those offshore winds become a little bit stronger. Meanwhile, that upper level low will continue to work out of the area, followed by another one by midweek, and that again could produce cooler air for this upcoming weekend. And once again, temperatures only in the upper 60s expected here in the LA area by this upcoming weekend. So throughout the week, we will expect to see temperatures climb the next 3 and then cool back down for the second half of the work week. Warmest day will be Wednesday, around 85 degrees. With Southern California's most accurate and dependable forecast, I'm CBS 2 meteorologist Alyssa Carlson for KNX News 97.1 FM.
Chino Hills now at 60, Ontario at 63, and Garden Grove at 61, and currently in Granada Hills it's 57 at 11:47. Concern growing over reports that 2 of the nation's largest grocery store chains are looking at a proposed merger. If it happens, 2 industry experts tell KNX the fallout in some low-income communities could be devastating.
It's a reported $25 billion deal that would see the parent company of our local Ralph stores take over the parent chain of Vons and Pavilions. Joseph Wells, supermarket industry expert, he says as many as 400 stores could be forced to close down.
We're talking about a monster organization devastating to independent grocers. Food insecurity is going to get worse if this merger is allowed to go through without the proper oversight.
Food insecurity for shoppers in need of fresh produce, and then there's the effect on workers. Andrea Zinder is president of the UFCW Local 324.
The companies have the obligation to meet with the union so that we can negotiate over the effects of closing of stores, but there's still going to be fallout if there's less jobs to be had. And it's also going to affect employees' pensions.
Zinder says this merger will be absolutely devastating for both workers and consumers. Chris Seaton's KNX News 97.1 FM.
When a southern state legalized marijuana a year ago, legislators hoped it would end the disparities in arrests between black and white people for possession of the drug. But that hasn't happened.
An analysis by the Washington Post of arrests for marijuana-related offenses in Virginia has found that almost 60% of such cases involved black adults, even though black people are only 10% of the state's population. The law allows for the possession of up to 1 ounce of marijuana by those 21 and older, and the growth of up to 4 pot plants at home. But it's still illegal to sell marijuana in Virginia or possess or grow larger amounts, and that's where the disparities in arrests are being seen. Christopher Cruz, CBS News, Washington.
British Prime Minister Liz Truss has been in office for 40 days, and some members of her own party say that's more than enough. Ben Bryant is a political commentator for the BBC who says her leadership has been a disaster.
There is great bewilderment and anger within the Tory party about the first weeks of Liz Truss's premiership, the ditching of the entire platform that she secured the leadership on, the turmoil in the financial markets, the plunging in the party's ratings in the polls.